Okay, I previously just started, like today, just started a BBBE type carnivore challenge, which is I eat nothing but beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. And I wanted to try to get, because I normally don't eat anything at work, but I wanted to get something in if I want to go to work. So we're going to try out some of these little Rubbermaid brand. They're called take-alongs, and there's 4 of them in a package. That should be enough for me for the week. But since I know my family and they like to use everything that I get, we're going to get 2 of these. So that's $6 total right there. Let's head on over and check out the meat prices. I'm traveling down the aisle of diabetes for your children. Be sure to buy some. Your kids will love it. They'll thank you, especially 20 years from now when they're all messed up. Okay guys, we're over here in the meat department now. I did want to check out the price of ground beef compared to what the price is at Costco. So let's see, this is how much is that? So we got 10 pounds here at $49.91, and at Costco I can get the same thing for about $30. So that's at the Costco Business Center, by the way. So $49, $50 for 10 pounds. That price has gone up considerably. We do have a couple of these that are on discount, so you can save a few dollars here if that's the way you want to go. But Walmart's like a people store, so we try to cover Walmart once in a while just so we can get a basic idea, because not everybody's got a Costco membership. Let's see, for the smaller ground beef, that's only 5 pounds. We're looking at a price of about $20. See what we can find over here for steak. We got stew meat at $12.97 a pound. Like country style ribs, that's $16.67 a pound. That's really not a lot of meat there. So that's like 1 pound, 1.28 pounds. Wow. Okay, that's not a lot for that price. Now I'm not sure what this is here. Beef cheek meat. I've heard this is pretty good, but this whole package here is about $10.12, and that's about 2 pounds of beef cheek meat. That's probably a better deal right there. Okay, if you're into cube steak, we're looking at $9.78 a pound. So for approximately a little bit over a pound, you got $11.54 for that. Now brisket, I have never made a brisket, but that's $4.26 a pound. And for this large brisket, which is about 13 pounds, we're looking at a price of about $57, which isn't that bad. I think you can get a better deal at Costco. But London broil, now I would not pick that even if the price was amazing, which is $15.10 just for that one steak. And the only reason that is because it doesn't have a whole lot of fat. Now if I was going to buy something here, I would pick up this chuck pot roast, because it's got a lot of fat, and that's what I'm looking for. This would have to be slow cooked because that fat is pretty hard right there. But this small piece of chuck is $23.13, and that's only 2 pounds worth of meat. So definitely shop around for meat prices, and don't always just cave in to the only available store in your area. If you don't have to, go to your butcher. Let's see, what do we have over here? Smittyfield premium pork spare ribs, $2.21 a pound. So that's really not a bad price for these. These are frozen solid, by the way, so that's not horribly bad for spare ribs. Give that a shot. Well, let's start wandering over into the pork section here. $3.14. Looks like it's the same brand, just different style of cut. $10.93 for pork spare ribs. I'm really not too much into the pork. Every time I eat pork, I tend to have problems. So I kind of try to stay away from the pork if possible. and chicken as well. If I eat a lot of chicken, it doesn't have a lot of fat, so I have to consider the fact that I gotta add fat if I'm eating like drumsticks or chicken wings or something like that, just so it digests correctly when doing the carnivore diet. Chicken breast, same thing. It doesn't have enough fat. It's extremely affordable. It's nice lean meat, but I need to complement it with something else in order to make it work for my diet. And I don't see any oxtail here. I was hoping to see some oxtail in here today, but we don't have any oxtail. So something else that I do need to buy, and I like to buy it here at Walmart, and that is that's eggs, specifically eggs, because they usually have a really good deal on eggs, but that's only if they're not completely out of eggs. And that's happened many times, especially over the last 4 years for some odd reason. But I can always go somewhere else in town and buy eggs if I have to, so this isn't a deal breaker if they don't have any. So let's rush on over here and see what we got. Oh, and it looks like we're in luck today. But yeah, we can definitely check out the egg prices here. That's a good deal. Okay, 60 eggs for $12.96. Yeah, we're definitely picking up a case of these. So this is going to be one of my main food sources on the BBBE challenge. And I think that's really all I need to get. So I got my shower curtain, I got a couple to-go containers, I got 60 eggs. And I'll probably be heading over to Costco here in just a minute to go check out the meat prices and probably buy some more meat. Okay, so something else that's on the BBBE challenge is butter, and I wanted to come over here and check the price at Walmart, and I'm going to try to compare that to when I get over to Costco. But holy cow, butter has gotten extremely expensive. Let's see here. We have Organic Valley unsalted butter. That's 1 pound of butter for $10. Danish Creamery. That's really not bad. I don't know if that's the actual price. It might be this one over here. But if it is, it's $6.82. Now, as you can see, the prices aren't exactly labeled on everything. But if you buy just a regular Walmart brand, salted, that is $5.12. I can't really tell what that is. Gleister something, $9.88. So I'm not sure what that goes there. The Dairy Gold isn't too bad, but it's $6.68 for a package, and that's 1 pound of butter as well. So Tillamook is always going to be the more expensive here in Alaska, $7.18. I'm not sure why they're always so much more expensive, but this looks like a fun product because it's got sea salt, extra creamy butter. Now, Old Faithful Kerrygold, which is popular all over the world. Kerrygold's an awesome butter, just all around. So if you can, I usually try to pick up Kerrygold, and this is not 1 pound. This is $5.12 for 8 ounces. So you would have to buy 2 of these. $10.24 would be the price for 1 pound of Kerrygold. And sometimes at Costco, the Kerrygold can actually be more expensive. So we're gonna head on out and go check out Costco, because I seriously have everything I need right here. So yeah, let's go. Okay, there was a product that I definitely wanted to check out. Moments with Us posted a video. She went around the dairy aisle, and there was this cheese there that said dairy free, melts like dairy. I believe this is the cheese right here, and I wanted to take it out, and I also wanted to flip it around and see what the heck is going on with this cheese, to see what's going on. One of the things I asked her is, could you please flip the package around next time, just so I know exactly what's going on in here. It says non-GMO. Well, no duh. But now made from Dia oat cream. So this is made with oats. What in the world? All right, we have oat cream, blend water, oat flour, pea protein. There's the vegetables we were discussing over on her page. Coconut oil, more vegetables, tapioca starch, expeller press, safflower oil, cornstarch. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. This is not a good option. You got flour, you got fruit juice, yeast extract, dextrose, phosphates, xanthium gum, lactic acid. Look at the ingredient list on there, guys. That is absolutely insane. This is why you always flip around a package. I mean, I understand people are lactose intolerant and they're looking for other viable sources of, you know, cheese alternatives, but man, that is a hot mess there. Wow, that's incredible. I was really not expecting to find that product here in Alaska, but yeah, still try to get out of here. I totally skipped over the bacon. That's part of the BBBE challenge. I wanted to get the prices here at Walmart to see, okay, how's it going to compare when I get over to the other store. So John Morrell, that looks like a nice fatty bacon, $20.68. But we're looking at 3 pounds of bacon. Then we have a little bit more inexpensive version, which is great value, at $17.78. Again, that's 3 pounds of bacon. That's not horrible. I mean, if you can't afford a lot of bacon, I get it. You know, we're all on a budget right now, but 1 pound of bacon is $5.86. So yeah, let's head on over to Costco and check them out. If you're new to the carnivore diet, there's a lot of great alternatives here to get started on the carnivore diet. And I can talk about exactly the type of stuff that I bought when I started the carnivore diet. And these things do work, although I do like fresh ground beef. The fresher the better. But this product right here, $34.80 for a case of 32 burgers. Now 75% lean, 25% fat. The fat content is important. The more fat you have in your burger patties, the better. If you can cook them in a cast iron skillet, the better off you're going to be. But not everybody can afford $34. So there's other options here as well, which are these right here. And these are just to get you started if you want to give the diet a try. I like 80% lean, 20% fat for myself, but that's the Costco brand beef. I have tried these before. I didn't feel great. I also tried these as well. Didn't feel fantastic. This did work pretty good, but they're really a different type of texture. You know, 75%, 25% fat. Again, paying attention to the fat content of the meat is super important. So even if I were to buy a higher end product like Angus beef, I'm still looking for the fat content to be at least 20% or more, because that's what we need for energy to burn. It's also what we need so we can basically digest our food correctly. It's super helpful for when stuff comes out the other end. So yeah, definitely up your fats. And that's what I'll be doing this week by adding butter to everything that I make. Now there are a few basic vegetables that I might accept on the carnivore diet, and I only accept them for certain reasons, because they don't have a lot of oxalates, and oxalates like gave me kidney stones and a lot of stomach pains and stomach issues before. So I might have a little bit of celery. A package of that is $2.74. Something else I might try, and I do use on occasion, is onions. Once in a while I will have a cabbage. I'll make a cabbage type soup, either with hamburger meat or chicken. That works out very well. And a somewhat innocent vegetable would be onions. That kind of covers the majority of it. Now, if you were to mix in fruits, the only type of fruit I would even really consider would maybe be the occasional banana or a flat of blueberries. Now, a flat of blueberries is 18 ounces. This is only 281 calories, I believe, and that's it. It doesn't spike the blood sugar. It does work incredibly well. You could eat this entire flat in one sitting and not feel like an epic train wreck, is my point. But when we're looking at all these other options over here, you know, I got these little fruit cups, which seem innocent enough. Some of them have blueberries in them, but we have to look at the other fruits right here. We got grapes. We got, looks like something like mango mixed in. That will spark the blood sugar, and if you're trying to lose weight, it's not the best option for weight loss, because it's going to definitely give you a good spike. Also, these type of melons here, I mean, they seem innocent enough, but there's enough sugar content in these that will spike your blood sugar. And if you're morbidly obese and trying to lose weight, then that's going to cause a problem. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I do not like the self-checkouts anymore. They're not very user-friendly like they used to be. They got a ton of security on them, and I get it. I know why. But hey, man, yeah, check out the view behind me. that is the Alaskan mountain range. We're in Anchorage, Alaska. Yeah, we're here at Walmart, and I'm getting ready to head on over to Costco because I need to get more meat for doing my BBBE challenge. So I'm gonna get this cart loaded up. I think everything I bought here at Walmart this trip was about $38. Let's see, yeah, $38.62. That's what we got for all of this, and the only thing meat related is eggs. So yeah, let's get out of here and skedaddle. Okay guys, I just pulled into the Costco Business Center, and this thing is here. That thing is gorgeous. Look at that thing. It's a Toyota Land Cruiser. You don't see many of those in one piece anymore, but that's absolutely amazing. The last time me and my wife took the top off and we actually tried to go out to eat somewhere, she was trying to lock the doors, trying to figure out how to lock the doors. It was like, honey, we don't even have a top on the Jeep. Why are you trying to lock the doors? But yeah, all right, let's get on in here. I do have a specific cut of meat that I'm looking for, and I'm getting it for a reason, because I got to treat myself once in a while. I've been doing the majority of my meat-based diet, carnivore diet, whatever you want to call it. I don't care what kind of lingo you use for this, but I've been doing the majority of it on 80-20 ground beef, 70-30 beef. So yeah, we're gonna get on in here and go check it out. Okay guys, I just walked all the way over to the door, which really isn't that far, and I need to exercise more. But this Costco on Sundays, and today is Sunday, I've been up since like 2 o'clock this morning filming my previous video on this weekend's weight loss update. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, go check that out. But this place doesn't open till 8 o'clock on Sunday. Normal weekdays, I believe this place says it opens at 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Sunday's a little bit different here. This is Costco Business in Anchorage at Takatnu Plaza. It's like off of Muldoon Road. But let's see, Sunday is 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I literally have to sit in the car, and I'm gonna wait for the 15 minutes, and then we're gonna head on inside. We're gonna be some of the first customers here today. So that's gonna be kind of nice. But the parking lot has already got quite a bit of cars here, and I'm guessing the majority of those cars are just people that work here. Okay guys, I am currently like in the beef jerky aisle here at the Costco Business Center, and this right here is some of the products that I would normally buy. I don't know why it says Slim Jim here, but the Think Jerky, these beef sticks are amazing and super clean. $23.99. There's 21 ounce sticks in there, so you guys can do the math. A little bit over $1 per piece. I've never tried the Bavarian meats. I don't know if this stuff is any good. Now, in an emergency, any of these options over here are somewhat okay in an emergency. Now, I've tried these Archer minis, and they have a weird flavor for me. I don't particularly like them as much, but we're looking at a price of about $16.89 for a bag of these. And let's see, we got net weight 14 ounces. Doesn't really say how many is in the package, so there's a bunch. There's a bunch in there. But one of the things that sells out the quickest here is chomps. And I don't see any. I haven't walked past any so far. So this is another product by Think Jerky, grass-fed beef jerky. This is also a great healthy option. Super clean, super easy to read ingredients. Not a lot of nonsense on there. And yeah, typically digests really well in a carnivore. I do not see Chomps beef sticks here unless I walked right past them. Oh my goodness, here they are. Okay. So Chomps, these sell out incredibly fast. As you can see, there's not a lot here. By the end of the day, all of these will be completely sold out. $16.99. Oh, that's a great price today. So that's for a 12 count. So yeah, you guys can do the math. I usually pick up 2 or 3 of these. Then I also pick up, 1 or 2 of the Think Jerky. I already have some at home, so I don't need more, but these are eaten pretty quickly by my boys. And if they're gonna snack on something like that, I'm definitely gonna buy more of it. Okay, we're in the meat department, which is all the way in the back of the store. And this is where I go like as quick as I get here, because sometimes they have some amazing prices, some random deals that happen. But this piece right here is something I came specifically for. It's this one right here. This is gonna be my new project when I get home. Top sirloin trimmed. You can make a lot of steaks out of this. That's kind of why I buy it. So it's $6.49 a pound, and it comes in at about, I think that's $96.32. I can make a lot of steaks. It's nice, fatty, nice marble going on in there. And there's a lot of other great deals here. $5.29 a pound for the beef brisket. Also, very nice fat. That's what we're looking for when we're doing the carnivore diet. Now, something else I also get here is the ground beef, specifically the ground beef. And since today is Sunday, and that's when the boat comes into Alaska, they're typically sold out of a lot of the ground beef. So I really don't expect to even see any here. And this over here is where it normally sits, right through here. And this is what they have left. So thankfully, I already have some ground beef at home. And this is 73%, 27% fat at $1.97 per pound. So for 10 pounds, let's see, we're getting a price of $19.62 for that price. Yeah, I'm picking up another tube of this, even though I have some at home. But you can see the difference in the price compared to Walmart. Walmart for this same tube, you were spending about $50. And over here, it's $20 for the same exact tube of meat. And we're going to run on over to the egg department, and we're going to check out the eggs. But also, once in a while, you can get a great deal on just some random stuff here. That's why I come here. So, okay, guys, we're over here at the eggs, and this is the only reason why I buy eggs at Walmart. I can get a 60 count of eggs for a little bit over $12. Here, I don't even know if this is 60 eggs in these containers here, but it's $13.89 just for the regular white ones. If we wander on over here, we can buy a huge giant box of eggs for $36.99, which really, that's a pretty good price. If I had room in my fridge, I would have purchased those. Oh, look at here, fresh quail eggs. Let's see, where are those at? Where's the price for that? There it is. Quail eggs. If you're interested in quail eggs, yeah, $8.99. But over here we have just the regular, I believe it's like 18 pack, or no, 24 eggs for $5.69. So I mean, it's just a matter of doing basic math, and if you want to go to two different stores to find the products you're looking for. If I'm just frying up eggs, I really like Wilcox brand, and not because it says anything fancy on it like omega-3, but it's just, they taste better for some reason. I don't know what the difference is, but they taste good. So I buy them like this, or I can buy them like this here for $14.98. And either way, I mean, whatever works for you. So, okay, we're looking at Kerrygold butter here at Costco. You guys can do the math on this compared to what it is at Walmart. Here it's $14.69, and that's for 2 pounds of Kerrygold butter. That's really not bad. I mean, like I said, it really depends on how much you want to spend at a time. You can buy a smaller amount at Walmart for a pretty close price. I've also used this Kirkland brand grass-fed butter, and it's $10.39, and that also works out extremely well. It really all depends on your budget, guys. If you got the money, spend it. If you don't have the money, try to find a cheaper option. Just definitely try to figure out a way to increase your fats naturally. So here's a controversial topic when it comes to doing stuff like the carnivore diet. It's like, do I really have to stop eating pizza? Well, the quick and short answer is, well, yeah, you kind of do. If you really want to be considered strict carnivore, I mean, if that's what you're striving to. But if you're only eating a 90-10 meat-based type diet like I usually promote, and I am getting stricter now as a general rule, so I will be cutting this particular product out. But this is a product I have used pretty religiously to cut my pizza addiction. That's not the price there. Let's see, Kirkland Signature Cauliflower Pizza, $11.89, and that gets you 2 decent sized pizzas. Now you can eat that entire pizza and still be in a calorie deficit as long as that is all you're eating for the day. So that's something I used especially early on in my weight loss journey because I'm a pizza addict. I love pizza. I have since learned how to make carnivore type pizza. I use basically canned chicken, and then I add some Parmesan cheese, and you can add more meat and cheese on top of that. You know, once you make it, you put some eggs in there, and it's really not bad. It's pretty fun to do, but not everybody has that much time, so that cauliflower pizza can be a pretty decent alternative, especially if you're strictly and strongly addicted to, I need pizza now. I mean, That pizza there wins the competition over what's in that pizza there. These two. And all of these just, man, run away. Run away from this stuff. Red Baron too. Gonna have problems if you eat stuff like that, is what I'm getting at. So if you're new to considering a carnivore type diet and you have a Costco business card or Costco membership, definitely use it. Use it and abuse it. That card's meant for us to use. We can save a ton of money, especially on meat products. And this is something I've used in the past as well when I got started on the carnivore diet, is I started buying these packages here, similar to at Walmart. You can do the same thing. But we can typically get a better price over here at Costco, $30.49. That gets you pretty decent quality meat. And again, you are looking for fat content. So 85% lean, 15% fat. That is a good starter type. I typically shoot for 80-20 ground beef or 70-30. So that might not work as well. I would have to add some extra butter, beef tallow, or maybe some bacon grease when I'm cooking that. So we can head on around the corner and see if we can find something a little more suitable for those that are actually getting started. Okay, here's another product that I currently have in the house that I use. This is a little bit more on the more experienced type level of the carnivore diet, and that is the ground beef patties. These are, like I said, the ones we looked at before are also on that same level because you have to add a little bit of extra fat. So these right here, I get it in the big box. So I have a case of these. That's 10 pounds of beef sitting in my fridge for the price of $36.89. Already frozen individual patties ready to go. It's a great healthy option for you. Lean ground beef, I don't know about that. You want to stay away from the lean ground beef because it takes out all the goodness. When you take out all the fat, and then they still want to charge you, a pretty decent price. You need the fat in order to digest the food correctly. So I would swing more over here if you were just getting started on the carnivore diet. It looks like this stuff here is 75% lean, 25% fat. This is a great starter package for those of you that are trying to get into a more of a meat-based lifestyle. And guys, I feel amazing eating this way, and I definitely would never eat anything like this right here. Impossible beef patties. These things are called Impossible beef patties for a reason. Morningstar Farm, Chipotle, made out of black beans. Man, still not the best option in the world. I mean, I totally get the vegan, vegetarian lifestyle. I used to do it a long time ago. I never felt good. I never felt healthy. So I kind of bailed on it all. I got out of there, and yeah, I spent years just as a hot mess trying to figure out how to get my health correct, and I was eating all the wrong foods in the process. So yeah, I have to look at myself in the mirror every day and just say, just do better, man. And every day when I make a mistake, I still have to look at myself in the mirror and say, okay, you can do better tomorrow. Pick yourself up, wash yourself off, just keep going. That's all we can do. Oh, something I totally forgot to buy when I was at Walmart was a food scale. I wanted to be able to weigh out my ground beef and get exactly a pound of meat. I'm gonna have to probably go try and find one at some other day. I don't like going to stores twice in one day just because I'm that kind of way. So I'll probably just take my meat and go home. All right, so here's what we have here. We got the top sirloin, we got the ground beef, we got 2 bags of chomps, and we're looking at a price of about $151.92 for everything here. But you have to consider the amount of steaks I can make out of this top sirloin. So yeah, that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna make a video about that, how I'm gonna prepare my steaks, and we'll have that up probably sometime within the week. And I just need to check out here and get out of the store and go home. Thank you very much. Take care. All right, guys, so if you like random shopping videos like this, especially wrapped around the carnivore type diet, and a little bit of discussion on the stuff that I've been learning throughout this entire process, absolutely check out the channel. We'll be doing more of this type of content as I go. And yeah, as always, we'll see you in the next one.